the tent.
Josie, can you use your knowledge of some sort to give us some light?
Oh yeah, I have like, I don't know. I guess like cryptozoology could kind of apply because like, what if this is a creature, like a folklore thing?
Okay.
Or legends. I have a legend knowledge, don't I?
So, I'm gonna say that your profession in cryptozoology does give you a sort of legends, because you do
No, I
work
thought
with
I had one though for legends. Didn't
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't see one though, so I guess not. Maybe I decided at one point not to. Okay, well I'll roll it. Yeah.
Okay, so you know for a fact that this is not a creature. However, as a legend, you have feelings that this might be some sort of other plane, or perhaps even what people call the darkness.
Oh no, it is the upside down from Stranger Things.
Where's the Demogorgon? Where is it?
Where's that Demogorgon at? Where's it gonna be?
And if that is the case, then from the legends, the only way to get out of here is to eliminate the darkness, to form more light. Also,
Wait a minute. Weren't they playing Dungeons and Dragons in the show?
Yeah, they were. Dummy.
So this is an actual thing in Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm gonna throw Griffin out of the tent.
You can't!
So,
I'm grappling you.
Yeah, I would say that Blarf doesn't exactly know what's going on, and he's still focused on pulling you out of the tent.
Dumbass. Dumb fucking orc.
I'm gonna throw Gruffudd at Gaia.
Why? I'm already on top of him.
Request, can I land on her tits?
Yes. Like anime style, like that common situation that always happens in every perverted anime.
I don't want that to happen.
Why? But she...
You know, since she landed on Gruffudd, I would say that now it kind of, like, when she appeared, she kind of, like, a different, very familiar anime thing happens, and she just pulls down your pants.
Or grabs my dick.
Fucking backfired.
So, Thamior, are you going to do anything, or are you just going are you going to try and address a different problem, which appears to be that the fire is starting to go out?
Oh boy.
Shit!
Don't
use the firewood.
I'm gonna do a quick search for danger.
A quick search for danger, okay?
Donger search.
Let's see.
Wait,
N-G-E-R, shortcut.
Wow, that's a garbage search.
Oh, okay. So, you do a quick search, and even though you're kind of just scanning the area, you can definitely see the shadowy figures within the darkness.
Oh, fuck.
Lovely.
Yes.
Have fun,
I
baby.
cast light on the fire.
Gonna cast
Okay, wait. I figured out what Balthazar said.
Say again?
I figured out what Balthazar said.
Okay.
As she appears and falls down and lands on him, he goes, "Donkey tits."
Donkey tits. Okay.
Milady. No,
Nice.
no. When he shows up, he says, "Milady."
Milady. Tips his
Milady.
fedora, Milady. He's
Milady.
not even wearing a fedora, but one appears on his head and he goes, Milady.
Milady.
And then, like, it
Just
flashes
for
away and
that
then
one
back
thing.
and it's gone. So, so you end up casting light on the fire, producing what is the radius of that?
I'm not too sure. I have to check that out.
I'm going to, I believe that since you're putting light on light, it goes...
Let's see, a 20-foot radius normally.
20-foot
And dim light
radius.
for an additional 20.
Okay, so that means that you would end up revealing that area as well. So, you end up revealing that area, and again, these shadowy figures become a bit easier to see. And you can also tell that it looks as though they are getting closer.
Well,
However, they are avoiding the light. So, you guys, you're still in the tent in this Shadowverse. Will Thamior save us all, or will our hearts be taken by the Heartless? Find out next time on Kingdom Hearts. Thamior's vine tentacles.
Well played, well played.
Okay.
Do the
Okay.
Heartless have
Next
blue?
time
Will
on
Kingdom Hearts
Dragon
3
Ball
come
Z
out? We'll
Kai.
never know.
So, Blarf, you have successfully pulled Gruffudd out of the tent, or at least you've opened it up, and I'm gonna say that you've turned around, and what is revealed to you is, well, it looks as though you're just kind of on this floating land where your camp is. And then, like, surrounding you guys is just horrible, horrible darkness. Even worse than normal. In fact, it feels... Whereas in the Underdwelling, there's kind of a reason. Here, it's completely unnatural. There's no sound. There's just nothing here. Also,
The darkness is muted.
yes. Also, where Thamior is standing, you are able to see that one guard from the beginning of our
Oh, God damn it.
adventures.
Yeah, boy. What?
I really want to just stab him, but I'm not. I'm
Wait,
not
what?
gonna.
Wait, whoa, wait, what?
Actually, no. Because can I follow them out?
Yes, you can.
I'm
say,
gonna
fuck.
do an endurance check or a constitution check.
A constitution check for what?
Shouting at him.
Why?
I'm gonna say, "You! You're an okay guy."
I'm just gonna give that one to you. You say you, and what's even stranger is that when you yell this, there is no echo. It just kind of comes out and vanishes once it reaches the edge of the land.
That's lame. That's the whole point. I shouted.
You guys also see Tim too, just kind of sitting next to the fire, and the fire, strangely enough, is kind of blue and doesn't actually give off any heat, and it doesn't actually give off any real light either. It just kind of quells the darkness a little.
This is upside down for Stranger Things.
I'm gonna be like, oh fuck.
Yep.
So Damascus.
Here comes a quest.
What the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck am I doing here?
What are we all doing here?
Damascus kind of looks around, but he doesn't appear to see you guys. It looks as though you can see him and Tim.
Okay.
Wait, Damascus.
The other guard that was with you guys at the beginning that you guys kept speculating was a god.
Shit,
Can I grab him? Like, not like a grapple, just
Stab him! Stab him!
No, I'm not gonna stab him. I'm gonna be like,
Do it.
I'm gonna like grab his arm.
Do it! Peer pressure!
You're going to try and grab his arm?
Yeah.
You go to do this and your hand just kind of phases through him.
Would have
Okay,
been
I'm gonna
terrible
walk through
if
him.
he froze.
You walk through him, and again, he does not seem to react whatsoever. Almost as though he's on an even deeper plane of existence.
Oh.
But again, you guys can see him, but he does not appear to be able to see you.
Well.
I'm gonna drop you.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Gruffudd is now out of Blarf's hands. Damascus is just standing there. Tim 3 is sitting next to the fire. He doesn't appear to be doing anything, but you can see him looking out into the darkness.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm gonna walk
try
over
and
to
grab
him.
his arm.
You succeed. You actually touch him, and he just kind of he keeps looking forward into the darkness, and he says, "Just sit down next to the fire."
We'll discuss this later.
We'll
I'm
finish this.
guessing that these
later.
bozos feel bad as I take a seat.
He keeps looking at the darkness and he says, "Tell the others to take a seat."
I'm going to tell them to take a seat.
Poor Thamior, he's
Tell
just
Gaia
missing
to get
out.
over here, quietly.
I'm just confused as fuck right now.
I'm gonna turn. Is Gaia here?
Yeah, I'm
Gaia
here.
is here.
I'm gonna turn to Gaia and say, "Are you gonna be rude, or are you gonna help us?"
I'm gonna interject and say, the man asked you to sit down. It's polite to sit down.
I'll sit down.
I'll sit.
Could you say you guys are down with that?
Boo.
He then also tells you guys, keep your eyes to the darkness. Don't let it see you not looking.
Matt, can I see into the darkness?
The darkness is so unnatural that it is just pure blackness to you. The only places that you can see are are immediately around the fire.
Can we do a spot check?
3.1, why can't I see into the darkness?
You're asking Tim through that?
I'm actually gonna ask him, Tim, why do my eyes not see into the dark?
He says,
That's in
Wait,
character.
can I go ahead and point us all in the right direction? Because we're all facing the opposite direction where we should be.
yes. Gaia, you're also sitting next to the fire?
Yes.
Right there, okay?
Yep.
Okay, and you are looking towards the darkness. He says, this darkness is not made up of absence of light. This darkness is made up of the dead.
Well, that explains that guy.
That explains everything.
And what's worse is, if you guys are here, who's protecting the real us?
Thamior.
But
I'm
that
gonna say-
can't be darkness. I
Damn,
believe
just got us.
the Kingdom Hearts is light. Hearts, Thamior, Vine, Tentacle,
I mean, we had 4 hours without an issue. Thamior can just take his watch 4 hours early.
So, Thamior, you can actually kind of overhear all of this, as if it's all coming from the fire. In fact, roll a spot check.
Okay.
Oh shit! Are there floating logs?
While keeping an eye out, can Balthazar ask if this is the thing that you were doing whenever I walked in?
He says, yes. Listen, an explorer always has to be on guard, even when he's sleeping. And Thamior, you're kind of looking around, and when you look in at the flames, you are able to see the rest of the party, as if the fire is actually a portal to wherever they are.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, Thamior, take your watch 4 hours early. Sorry about this.
You guys can actually not see Thamior. Only Thamior can see.
But like, I put 2 and 2 together, like, because Balthazar saw last time he was talking in his sleep.
Oh, okay. So
he's like, okay, well, Thamior might be able to hear me.
okay,
so,
okay, I
try.
see.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So, Thamior, you're able to see within the flames him, and you're able to hear him kind of as a whisper, just telling you to take your watch early.
Yeah.
Once again, the fire seems like it's like the fire is still raging, and your light is actually acting upon it. However, the fire itself is still kind of diminishing. And you notice that wherever Thamior moves, Damascius also moves.
Oh, well, we don't notice that. We just see Damascus move.
Yeah, you guys just see Damascius move. Let's see. Tim 3, he ends up taking a quick glance over to you, Balthazar, and he says, "What are you guys doing here? You're not supposed to be here.
Gaia.
What?
Gaia.
Belinar 10. I thought we
Actually,
were.
no. I'm just going to straight up explain the situation as I know. Gaia knocked down their 10 or something. Blarf pretty much tackled her and told Gruffudd to get you. Gruffudd tried to get you. He didn't touch you. Blarf showed back up and said to get out. Gruffudd didn't. Then Blarf grabbed him, and Gruffudd accidentally kicked you. And then I tried to separate them from you after they froze. I have no clue what Gaia did to get here, but she did drop in.
So that's what happened.
Literally.
That's the story.
This is the story.
Now answer this question. Where are we? What is this?
This is the gate.
That's
Can I do a
not.
smell check?
That's not an answer, sir.
Can I do a smell check?
I feel like Gaia should probably get another chance at a Legends check.
Yes.
At the
Look,
mid-
guys, he's dead. He's entitled to give you a cryptic bullshit answer.
No,
he's not dead.
He's not dead. He's
Demasius is dead, or whatever his name is.
Must.
he's not dead. He's just sleeping.
Can I do a smell check?
Smell check?
Yeah.
A smell check.
Well, whatever you do smell, you really don't smell anything. It just kind of smells like cool breeze going up your nose.
Is it almost kind of like an unnatural? Because like
Very
used to hate
unnatural.
smell. This is like the absence of smells.
Yes.
It's the yin yang.
So, Gaia, are you going to roll your cryptozoology check again to see if you know any legends about this door?
Yes, I crit fail.
You have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You still believe...
That's the wrong roll because it should be she has knowledge legends, right?
I don't believe...
I thought I did.
It should be at the very bottom.
At the very bottom?
Because
Wait.
Oh, you're right, I do.
Okay, so it's down there. Okay. There we go. So, based upon your base knowledge of something called the door is pretty much just, well, you know, you open it, you close it, and sometimes it's open, sometimes it's closed. You're just kind of bullshitting by this point. You're like, yeah, the door, it opens and closes, and you move out and in, and Tim3 says precisely.
1 second.
Perfect.
Work my audio.
Can I do a professions check for Explorer?
Explorer? Yes, you can.
I figured this has something to do with that.
When it comes to explorers, again, you're just kind of like, the door, yeah, it opens, yeah. And that's all you really have.
1 second. Let's see if Balthazar can do a the door it opens.
Do a bluff check. Let's go.
Could he dance? Like,
Oh my god.
he doesn't actually. No, because I doubt Knowledge Elephant's Tusk would be useful here.
Oh, yeah, so am I hearing this in whispers?
You are.
It's like whispers in the wind.
So do you want to roll some sort of knowledge check, Thamior, to see if you know what's going on?
I think knowledge nature would cut it.
You can see if that will give you anything.
Hey, Blarf, you want to give us any knowledge here?
Doors are either open to walk through, or you break them open to walk through. There is no close.
So, Thamior, your knowledge of nature does kind of give you a hint of what this door is. To you, however, it's... in the natural sense, what you believe he is talking about is death. You believe that what he is talking about is death and where people go after they die.
Is this where me and Tucker's and Blarf's souls are?
Our souls are logged.
Is that what you actually say?
Well,
No.
Well, I mean, technically, those formed by the whole don't ever have a soul at all. So
You're right.
you're more like Frankenstein than someone who had their soul stolen.
So Blarf, are you gonna say that this is where? Ask if this is where your souls are?
No.
I'll ask.
I'm gonna ask.
As
Why
soon
does
as
this
he
seem
starts,
so
I'm
familiar?
gonna glare at him really hard.
Me?
Yes.
Why? For what reason?
Like as soon as you start to ask, is this where our I'm gonna glare really, really hard.
I'll stop my sense, I guess.
Okay.
Thank
So, does Blarf also stop, or like what's?
I'm
Blarf
gonna
doing?
look at him and say, is this like the hole?
Whoa, a good question.
He says, I would not know, but it very well could be. It's possible that your he takes a quick glance at Balthazar and then back at you and says, hole could be where it could spawn creatures from here.
Oh, Tucker, now I know why you wanted to do a smell check.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Because this doesn't smell.
Should be stinky. We should be dead. Well, me and Griffin no, but everybody else, they can't handle it.
So he ends up saying that he goes ahead and explains that shadow being that we saw that tried to kill us. It's from this realm.
You mean the one that most of us saw?
Yes.
And I guess
It's like the one that me and Balthazar saw, wasn't it?
Everybody saw it. It tried to kill
Yeah.
you guys.
Oh wait, I thought you were talking about the cloaked figure.
Oh, that one. That's a
he
difference.
doesn't know about that one.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Oh great.
Tim 3 doesn't know about that. I'm gonna ask if I'm gonna say, and since we're on its turf now, it probably has the advantage.
Indeed.
We have no light.
Yes. The only light that we have is from this fire, so you better pray to God that Thamior keeps it burning.
Wait,
I'm gonna say, Thamior, keep it burning.
I have my sun sticks thing.
Yeah, but they're in your bag,
Yeah.
probably.
Which is, the only
Here,
things that
physical.
you guys have are what was touching you when you end up in here.
So my
So-
great
Is my, so
sword.
was my quarterstaff here then?
Yeah, I guess
your
it-
quarterstaff is here.
I have nothing with
So
me.
we should have had that as warning. Like, the quarterstaff clatters to the ground, and then Gaia's just poof.
Well,
Can I?
actually, no, it wouldn't, because it was not touching you when you jumped in,
It was
correct?
touching. It was touching.
Oh, but no, it wasn't touching whenever we went through. So
Mm,
my guess is that you have to be a live thing has to touch for it to come through.
Correct, yes.
So
wait.
I want to keep
You-
asking
you-
questions.
You would have had to bring it with you, since it was just touching Tim 3, but you were not touching it. It does not come through with you.
Okay.
I'd like to ask a question to Tim 3.
Yes,
How long are we stuck here?
until the darkness decides to go away,
God damn it, Griffin!
which
Wait,
to,
I'd like to point out.
which to
Wait,
us could feel like aeons, but in the real realm, it should only take a few hours.
Fuck.
I don't suppose that there's a way that we could make the darkness leave.
Would there be?
Yeah, I guess keep the fire up in the meantime.
There is a way. We'd have to scare it away.
I got a good intimidation check.
There you go.
He does a mean intimidation.
He does. He's got a big scary face. So
I bet you could. Wait. I'm gonna ask Gaia. Can you do the light thing that Thamior did?
What's the light thing that Thamior did? I already forget.
He made Gruffudd glow.
oh yeah.
I don't know if I can do that. Can I?
Can't
We'll
you do
throw
like?
Uh,
Wait, can't you do like the thing that I did with my damage and like heal spell thing? Can't you do that?
No, she doesn't have a spontaneous casting thing.
Damn it.
But it is, I believe, just a cantrip for mages. I don't know if she actually has it.
I do not believe she does, actually.
Yeah, I guess
Either way,
not.
Balthazar would be like, "Can you do it?" Because to him, magic is magic.
Yes.
No, I cannot.
I can use light, if that helps.
He ends up saying, the only way to scare the darkness away would be to allow this fire to go out, and then to fight off whatever comes at us. Now the question is, do you really want to risk that?
I have a question.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
What weapons do you guys have?
Blarf, you ended up claiming that you had your claymore with you. Your greatsword. So that means that you have that. Gruffudd.
Balthazar was fully kitted out for watch, so he had his dagger, his bow, all that stuff.
Yes. Gaia does not have her her stick, but I assume that she still had. Well, but I assume she still has her book on her.
I at least have my armor.
Yes, you did sleep in your armor. Blarf, you do not have your armor on because I assume you did not sleep in it.
Armor. I don't know.
Since I would say since we're about the same size, could I give him my armor?
You could, but do you want to?
Give him more. Let's give one of our stronger people more like protection, I guess.
I don't know if I want that.
So, I'm gonna say, okay. I have a very stupid plan.
Wait, I have detect undead.
Yes.
Are you gonna cast it?
Huh?
Are you gonna cast it?
I could cast it right now.
Are you going to?
Should I?
That's not an answer. That's.
Should I? I'm asking you. Should I cast detect undead?
Do it.
What would Gruffudd do?
I think I can cast that as well.
I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna cast detect undead.
Okay. So when you cast this, you kind of get a clearer vision of the darkness around you. But just for the instance when you cast it, it's almost as though a wave is expanding from you and traveling through the darkness, and
Can we see it also, or is it just him?
It's just him. And what you're able to feel is like in the immediate area 3, then it continues out 5, keeps going out 10, 18, 50, 70.
I recommend we don't burn this light out.
Wait, what's the immediate area?
That would be within, I would say that is within 30 feet of the light.
So, hold on, let me see. That's everywhere. I would recommend we don't turn out this light. I'm gonna recommend that. I highly recommend it. We keep this light burning for as long as we can.
This is gonna take forever.
We're not gonna fight off every enemy, Bush.
Okay. I would say, okay, I take back my stupid plan. I instead propose a smarter one.
Alright. Let's think about this.
You two don't have your weapons. Look and
wait.
Pointing at them.
Can Thamior control light from the outside and manipulate it?
He has the best control over the light on the outside, yes.
Could he theoretically grab my sun sticks and stick them in the ground all over the place?
He could.
What?
So I'm gonna finish my thought real quick.
What's your thought?
I'm going to pull out my staff and my dagger, and hand Gaia the dagger, and Gruffudd the sap.
Okay.
Just in case.
Okay. Wait.
So Tim 3 ends up looking up at Damascius almost solemnly and says, I wish I had a better way to get out of here, but unfortunately Damascius is the only person that could help out with that. But he does not respond to me.
I'm gonna shove an arm up my ass.
Wait, I'm gonna ask.
How shiny are these stones, Matt?
Are you going to pull them out because they did travel with you guys?
They
Fuck yeah,
did.
They're in my ass.
My ass too. How
How
shiny,
are they, Matt?
Are you going to pull one out?
Pull one out for right now.
I mean, sure.
Okay, so you pull it out, and it just kind of has a nice little glow, nothing really special.
I want to point out that he literally just like reached into his pants, grabbed up his asshole, and pulled out one of the stones that Tim 3 said was very valuable. Do not mess with or lose.
He keeps it very clean up there as well, which
Yes, but he's doing this in plain sight. I'm not pointing out for like the disgusting factor. I'm pointing out that Tim 3 just saw him pull the things he
comical
said were
factor.
very valuable out of his ass.
Tim 3 looks at you, Blarf, and says, did you just pull one of those stones?
The floaty magic stones?
The what?
The floaty magic stones.
What are you talking about?
Can I then pull one out of my ass and then say this one?
Yes, one of the. Oh God, why do you have those up there?
I'm gonna be
Perfect
like,
hiding spot.
I made the mistake of telling them that they were even more valuable.
Yes, they are. As I understand it, they are powerful, but.
And we may or may not have activated one.
He says, why on earth would you do that?
I have soap.
He said that Blarf is just like, we're in the middle of, like, he's like, why on earth would you do that? He's like, I have soap.
I have soap.
So Tarak kind of looks at the stone for a moment and says, "You activated one. What would happen if we activated it here?"
We only got one to activate, but it floated about 3 feet from his head, and I didn't notice any effects, but he didn't tell me about any, unless you actually did. And I'm just not remembering.
I didn't.
I don't remember. Wait.
But I did feel like I could make better decisions. That's why I question if Gruffudd is a good worshipper for me.
I put stones with my butt feature.
He ends up saying, "Now again, what would happen if we activated one right here?"
Time for a magic experiment, I guess. Remember, we only got one to work, and it was a blue one, I want to say.
Chaos Emerald.
Blue circle.
A blue sphere, you said.
Yep.
So I guess, I mean, we can try.
We can
Pull
try.
that up. Should we roll a d5 to see which one it is? Like how many he's gonna have to pull out first?
How many did you put up mine? Wait, how many are in my butt and how many are in his?
Ethan's got 4. I have 6.
Oh, d6.
So
And I pulled one out of mine.
or
so
are
we have
you
two
just gonna
technically
pull them
right now.
all out?
It's safer to pull out just one.
Yeah.
Can I recommend doing just pull out one?
You're just gonna.
Well, technically, I pulled out one, so we technically have 2 out right now.
Okay, so there are
Okay.
2 out, meaning that Blarf still has 5 and Gruffudd still has 3. But I'll go ahead and roll for. Allow me to. So Blarf, roll 1d6 for the one that you pulled out.
1d6. 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 There we go. Haha!
So the one that you pulled out was not the one you activated.
Which one?
What?
What's the shape of it?
It is in a rhomboid.
Okay,
A
so
what?
I'm gonna say, actually, I'm gonna just ask. Do you mind if I help you try and activate that one?
You want to touch my poo?
No, I want to guide your hands to touch your own poo.
Alright. How'd we do it last time?
Well, just a note, you do remember, I would assume that you guys remember that the one that you guys activated before was in a sphere. It was a spherical shape.
I'm aware of that.
Okay.
I'm thinking activate a new one.
Oh, okay.
So like the end of the second session all over again.
So, you're going to do a, one of the magical devices.
First, I'm going to say, Gaia, watch my back. Make sure nothing happens.
Okay.
Gruffudd,
Yes.
watch her back. Tim, you watch the front.
Gotcha.
Tim nods.
And I'm going to walk, but do I walk outside of the circle of us or inside the circle of us?
I'm walking right here.
Or are you gonna move to me?
I'm moving to you.
So,
Okay.
So are you gonna walk on the outside of Tim, or are you gonna walk like around the fire, like closer to the fire, or farther from the fire?
I'm gonna walk past you three, you four, and go right there.
So you instead of going around the circle, you just walk the other way. So like you did this.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to do that.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, this probably has absolutely zero effect, but
It was an important detail, at least to me.
okay. So then I'm gonna be right here. And do you want me to give you the use magic device now?
Yes.
Yeah.
And do we get a bonus because we've activated one before, so we have a general knowledge of these things?
Yes, you can. And I'm going to turn down Gruffudd because of all of that wrinkling. Okay.
Good.
How big a bonus?
I'll give you a +2.
Okay.
Because you have an idea, but again, several of them failed. So you're just like, this is what we did with the first one. Okay. So you execute everything perfectly, and this stone actually starts to float. But then and you're trying to activate it for Blarf?
Yes. Like I'm guiding Blarf through it.
Okay, so it starts to float up. It floats up about 2 feet in front of Blarf's head, and then it starts doing a very large sphere around you and Blarf's head.
This did not happen last time.
It's asking
I'm
for
gonna
us to
say out loud.
kiss.
And that one was number 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What color?
It is a nice pink, a nice shade of pink. And you both feel, you feel as though you're both getting half of the effects actually, but another thing that happens is that it glows a very light color. In fact, you pretty much only see that it's pink when it first activates, but once it starts rotating around y'all's head, it starts glowing a very, very brightly, even piercing into the darkness.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, Ollie Damar protect me, and I'm gonna try and step away from Blarf.
Once you take a step away, the stone just falls to the ground and deactivates.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Well, there goes our one shot.
Can I tell him to repeat everything we just did?
Yes.
With the same stone? Or with a different one?
So, Blarf, even though you are not trained in magical devices, you can still roll one.
Sound cut out for me, so I'm back.
So Blarf, you can roll a use magic device even though you don't have training just for these stones. He does not. He tries to do it, but he fumbles with it, and he just.
Can I vocally assist and say like, no, don't do it. Turn it the other way.
Yes, you can. Which gives him a +2, but once again, he's not very sure.
Okay, I'm gonna say just give it here. Let me try.
Okay. So, Blarf, are you going to give the stone to Balthazar?
What effect did it do to me when we were together?
You felt as though you could take a bit more of a beating.
Oh, damn it! This would have been a great ion stone for me.
Thamior, let's cut to you because you've been very patient. You're able to overhear all of this, and once you overhear the conversation with the stone, and there's kind of some fiddling, and there's kind of a bit of an imminence of the stone activating. Once you hear that, the fire kind of shoots. It seems to start going a little wild on this side, and you are able to hear screeching in the darkness.
Huh.
Damn, these ion stones are good.
Is Thamior gonna say anything?
Indeed.
And you're able.
Is that it?
And from the darkness, you can kind of hear. You can hear the voice of a child saying, "Tell them to stop. Please tell them to stop."
Wait, what the fuck?
Am I killing babies? Am I?
Tucker, you gotta do a sound check or a listen check.
Shit, my audio cut out again. For me.
Tell them to
Can
stop.
I do a listen check?
Yes, Blarf, you can.
Yes. I'm listening particularly for the screams of a baby.
Okay. You do not hear any. Again, there's just this kind of deafening silence. So Thamior, what are you going to do?
I'll reply in Druidic. Why?
So you're replying in Druidic?
Yep.
Okay. The child seems to understand what you say, which is very strange. And it says, "It hurts. It hurts to be blinded so. Please tell them to stop."
Wait, because can we say that right then? That's whenever I stepped away.
Yeah, that's about the point when you stepped away.
Strange. Well,
Oh shit. We should
I'll ask in a see. All right. I'll ask in Druidic, not Druidic, Draconic. Well, where are you?
This time it kind of sounds like the voice has changed. Now the whispering sounds like a much an older man. It says, "We are beyond where you can see."
What?
we should use
So-
these ion stones to scare them.
So,
Question: do we hear him talking through the fire?
Actually, no, you do not.
Okay.
However, if you guys were to look at Damascus, you would see that his lips are moving. There is no sound coming out, but his lips are moving.
Oh shit, they're talking through that guy?
Alright, sorry, what was
Tim?
that? I just dropped for like a really long time.
We can see your lips moving, but we can't hear you.
Well, Damascus's lips.
So at this point, is there a difference?
Maybe. So
what's happened, Paul?
Essentially, did you catch the part with the older male voice?
No, I did not.
Okay,
That's
so
exactly where I cut off.
an older male speaks to you. It says, "We are beyond where you can see."
There you go, deeper.
Alright.
I have
I
no
won't
idea
say
what's going on
anymore.
anymore.
You will not say any more?
Nope.
Okay. So, let's see. Balthazar, you're trying to activate the stone, correct?
Yes.
So I'm going to say that you have a clear idea on how to use the stone, and you end up fiddling with it. However, it instead of it starting to float, it does activate in a sense, and a light pulses out from it.
So this is just the pulse.
Yes, just a pulse. Almost very similar to how a vial of light first activates it whenever you activate it.
I'm gonna look at Tim too and say, "Hey, it's not floating, but it glows."
He says, "That indeed, and that's very valuable out here." Blarf, pass them around. And Thamior, as soon as he activates this stone, you hear screaming. And you hear several voices yelling at you, saying, "Tell them to stop! Tell them to stop! Please tell them to stop!"
Tucker, I would
And
hesitate to
I'll
give him
just
those
say
stones.
in common, well, what will you do if I do?
Say that again?
In common, I'll say, well, what will you do if I do?
We can't promise anything, but if you don't, then we will kill you.
Which one, us or him?
I'll say in Druidic, clearly you underestimate my power.
And
So wait, can I tell based on his body language that he's being cocky?
Well, I don't know. With Thamior, I always think he kind of just, like, stands there like a stone and just talks. Like he doesn't really have body motion when he speaks.
Okay then.
Save your fanfic for the archive of our own. Is that what it's called?
You severely underestimate my power.
Whatever that one smut website is.
Yeah. Okay, so Thamior, you're not going to say anything, correct?
Nope.
Okay, I want everybody to roll initiative.
Oh no!
Ah, yeah.
Oh boy!
Everybody's favorite action.
The worst. God damn it.
I don't know.
Okay then.
Wait, what's the? Oh, it's just like my character first, right?
Yep, you have to click your character and then you can.
How do
Boy.
Hold
Every
on,
time.
I'm having trouble clicking my character.
You,
Oh wait, I just realized. All right, okay, I got it. I figured it out.
Actually, I'm fine with this.
Oh, cool.
Oh shit, that's the best roll I'm gonna get tonight.
Oh wow. So Thamior's last. Let me
for our side, it's Gruffudd, Balthazar, Gaia or Blarf. I guess I have to do a reroll for that. Then the other one, and then Thamior.
Okay, so it goes could you repeat that for me?
Gruffudd with a 17.
Gruffudd.
Balthazar with a 14.
Oop, one moment. Balthazar with a 14.
Then it drops down with the next one being a 6, and it's a tie. So Blarf and Gaia need to do a roll 20 roll off.
So Gaia, Blarf, go ahead and roll a d20 to see who goes first between you two. So Blarf is 8. Gaia.
What?
So then
I didn't
Blarf,
think I was gonna win this.
Gaia.
And then with a 4, it's Thamior.
Then Thamior. And before all of you guys is 3 shadows.
I have no
Glad I
weapon.
passed out weapons.
Yeah, Griffin has the
Sap.
staff.
Do I have my quarterstaff with me?
No.
No, you have the sap.
Oh, what's the sap do?
It's a kind of a shitty weapon. It's a KO weapon.
Yeah.
It knocks out people.
But it's still a weapon compared to just punching them.
Okay, that's something, I guess.
It does, I believe, a D6 of non-lethal. It's either D6 or D4. A D6 of non-lethal.
So, this is going to take you guys by surprise. A shadow runs in and attacks you, Blarf.
Attack of opportunity. Or actually, no, because we're surprised he doesn't get one.
Yes.
Shit.
So, so let's see. You are caught flat-footed, and you also, yeah. So that doesn't really.
They have uncanny dodge though. Yeah.
So, does 10 hit your touch, Blarf? I don't think
Touch.
it does, right?
Touch is 12.
Okay, so it just runs up on you and it misses. However, it is so I'm gonna say that it kind of runs past you and like you kind of like duck down in order to like grab like some sort of shadow penny and then it just like goes away. And then you look up to see this shadow creature and it's going to try and attack you again. This time placing its hand upon your chest. And it does 1d8 of non-lethal damage. Oh, whip. That's a d12. Where's my d8?
How much damage did it do on the D12?
It would have done 5. There it is.
That's a bit of pain.
Okay, so with the actual d8, it ends up doing 2 non-lethal damage. And you... it feels as though its hand is locked against you. And you feel your mind slowly fading away.
Of course.
At this moment, another shadow will run up in order to attack you, Balthazar.
Okay.
And does 17 hit?
I'm guessing it does. 15 is my normal AC.
As a touch attack, so yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I get it.
Okay, so its cold, shadowy hands end up pressing against your skin and kind of locks against you, and it too is going to do this same thing that it's doing to Balthazar. But for this one, it is 6 non-lethal damage.
Jesus.
But again, your mind feels like it is slipping away.
Okay.
Oh, whoops. Let me also add as the last person, as his rolls are always horrible.
For Tim 3.
Yeah. Oh wait, actually, he does go before Thamior. Let me.
Well, that's something, I guess.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Tim 2. You beat out Thamior this time.
Tim 3.
Wait, so is the stone... Do I still have the Ion Stone?
Right now, Balthazar has it. And again, it is shining, and it is clearly outlining the shadow creatures that are attacking you guys.
Yeah, I figured that already.
We never should have listened to Tim 3.
Now, back in the real world, a shadow creature ends up casting darkness onto the fire.
Oh my god.
But if I can remember correctly, your light spell actually...
yeah, I believe that they both cancel.
Yeah, so that would mean that it cancels out, and then the shadow creature fires a beam of darkness up at you, Thamior.
A beam of darkness.
Yes, a beam of darkness.
Does he get concealment bonus from being up in the tower?
I'm going to say yes. Yes, he does. So that means he gets a plus... Oh gosh, what is it? It's like a... It's not plus 2, no.
Let me check the concealment.
Yeah, because I know that there's a whole bunch of different...
Concealment gives a 20% chance that the attacker misses.
Oh, okay, so I have to...
If the attacker hits, then they have to make a miss chance.
Okay, so it ends up firing this ray of darkness, which hold on, let me see this. Okay, so 7 does not hit you.
Haha.
So it just fires past you. However, you do note that there's this kind of this still darkness wherever it fired.
So it's less like a ray and more like a solid line.
Yeah.
Okay.
A solid line of darkness. Darkness, Charlie Murphy. Okay.
So, can I do a spot to see where he's firing from?
Yes, you can easily see if you just trace along the line where it's coming from.
Ah, okay.
You also note that wherever the creatures are in this in the shadow plane, they are also there in real life.
So I can see that?
Yes, you can see where they are. Where they are. Well, it actually. Yes. Okay. You can only see your friends through the fire. However, the shadow beings you can see in real life.
Remember when we just had to fight rats?
Now we're fighting like evil hell monsters.
Yeah. So you just kind of see these shadow people latching at invisible objects. Okay. So next up is Gruffudd. Gruffudd, this shadow being has taken a hold of your prophet.
Well, fuck.